Good morning. We've just been sitting here in the hammock doing our morning stuff. Charged the last of my GoPro batteries. I think there's only 2 that I didn't get charged, but I think 6 should do us. Yeah, slept kind of crappy. I'll be honest. It's probably in the 20s, and I've got a 30-degree top quilt. And I think too, like last night with that wind, it got me really cold, and it was really hard for me to get warm once I got cold. And then not having, sufficient insulation on my top. Because even, now, like there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as last night, but I get packed up, got 8 miles to the car. According to Far Out, it was only like 5.8 from here. So I don't know where it's measuring that from, but yeah. Both my Chorus app and the Gaia app both measured at 8 miles. So I drank the last of my Element this morning, and I think I've got maybe a half a liter in my bag. So we're definitely going to have to get water the next source we see. But I hadn't really seen any sources. Even last night hiking into here, we didn't see any. So yeah, so I'm just ready to hit the trail, get warmed up, because I'm still kind of cold. I even had to break out my mitts, but beautiful morning. Oh no, I didn't show too much last night, but there's the setup. I'm glad the wind calmed down, because that wind last night was ridiculous. It actually ripped my stake out last night. Anyway, you can see sun's hitting down there in the valley. But we'll get packed up, hit the trail here soon. Beautiful morning view. Sun's kind of in and out this morning, but got everything packed up. I lost a shepherd hook stake last night. It got ripped out of my hand by this stupid tree. And now that I'm looking at this tree, it probably wasn't the safest tree to hang off of, but it held, so anyway, we'll hit the trail. Try to find us some water. Supposedly there was a piped source somewhere before this climb up to Camp Creek, but I hadn't seen one, so I don't know. We may have to wait till we get to the next shelter, take a break. Because I did bring a hot meal for breakfast this morning and didn't have water. Oh, just love the sun. But it's time, enough yakking. We gotta get walking. Sally, stop there a minute. Oh, I need to start my watch. Look at this view. So we're headed up there next. That's the cold Camp Creek. I love the cloud layer this morning. It's pretty. You don't believe that that it's cold. There's the ice on the mud puddle. Let's see. That's crazy because people were driving up last night. So this is open to cars. There was people driving up last night like at 12 o'clock. So we got about 1.3 miles from here to that Camp Creek balled up there, and then from there, I think it's like another one and something, I think, to Mount Little Laurel. And we may stop there, but I'm hoping to find some water before then, to at least have water to get me up the climb and up to the shelter. Pretty sure this is how we came in. So, yeah. Then maybe stop at Little Laurel and have breakfast or something. So it would be nice to have like something warm in my stomach right now. Alright, so here's the blue lace trail that we took up from the AT yesterday. And this, I think, goes all the way up to where we're going to come out at. But we gotta take the AT, right? This is at 0.32. Alright, some motorized. Yeah, close to motorized vehicles. I'm glad whoever came through here cut that for us. That'd been bad to try to crawl through. I'm determined to trip today. So here we are back at the junction with the AT, 0.43. Like 0.49, here's a campsite. Plenty of trees for hanging. This wasn't on far out. I mean, I don't think I would have built a fire, but see if this creek over here is running. Nope, it's dry. So we still wouldn't have had water, but I mean, I didn't mind my campsite last night. It was just stressful being next to the road. I'm assuming that is not the AT. I think the AT started climbing here. I mean, you could fit multiple hammocks here. Anyway, I mean, I don't know, like, you could probably fit a tent or two in here, but it's kind of rocky. It's better for hammocks, honestly. I don't know. See, that tree's dead. I don't know. But we would have been sheltered more. I think we would have slept warmer here. But it's all good. At least we got to actually go up and see Jones Meadow, because I'd actually planned to skip that. So to actually go up and see it and see the view and all. I feel like it all worked out. I hear water. Yep, there's the pipe. So this water source is at 0.53. So yeah, I wish I'd known this was here, because I could have hammock hung, had a hot meal, had a hot breakfast, and been loaded up and ready for the day. It's annoying. So, I mean, it just goes to show, like, don't rely on far out just to, see campsites, because it's not accurate. And just about every section, there's other campsites and stuff. But it is what it is. It's fine. But I do think I'm going to go ahead and stop and take everything in my bag, because I need water in my hydration bladder, so. Because I think I had less than a half liter. I thought I had a half liter, but I honestly don't even think I had that much. And that way, I don't know if I'll eat or not, because I don't like eating before I climb, but we might go ahead and get water and just carry extra water to do our meal with at the shelter, or maybe up at the top or whatever. But anyway, nice little flowing source here for sure. Alright, so here's, I don't know if I actually come over here and filmed this or not, but really good flow here. Okay, back up. Anyway, yeah, like I say, good source there. It even drops right there below the rock, so good campsite. I just wish, I don't know. I mean, everything happens for a reason, because we got the morning views up at Jones Meadow, so let's get this climb over and done with. So I put like a liter in my hydration bladder. I mixed up almost a liter, I think it's like 750 ml of electrolytes, and I'm carrying a liter for whenever we decide to stop and make the breakfast thing, because I definitely think I want something warm. Anyway, unless I decide to stop for pizza in Asheville, then I'll just skip it altogether and wait for pizza. But anyway, let's get our packs on. I'm delaying the inevitable. Okay, let's go, Sally girl. I don't know if I said that little water source campsite area is about 0.56. So the campsite's just right, or the water source is right there. The camping area is just right down there. So. Oh, and I will correct myself. That pipe spring is shown on far out. But I don't know why I just didn't see it last night. Because I think if I'd known it was that close, I think I would have come up. Then I would have seen the campsite. But here's water thing dry, 0.59. It's a pretty neat little foresty area. Dry, 0.63. I feel kind of crazy because, like, the dude's in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm in a tank, a fleece, and a synthetic jacket with gloves and mitts, or mitts, sorry, anyway, and pants and like running pants over them. It's just funny. I just can't do it. I cannot hike in cold and be in shorts. It's just not for me. The views. See, this is how I end up going slow, is I get sidetracked by views. Man, oh, I love this section. Even last night before we got off the AT, it was really pretty, but I was just stressing a little too much. I think I just got in my head because like I'm comfortable hiking in the dark and stuff. It's just I was just worried because it was already really cold. So I think the cold is a major stressor for me. But I love coming out here when there ain't a ton of people. It's just more enjoyable. I'm not having to constantly get off trail and, you know, let people by and stuff. Oh man, look how pretty this is. I feel like we're just under this bald, but I don't see any of the towers. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But I mean, I did like that view this morning. It was really pretty. The sun rays shining down in the valley. Oh, you can see that tower that we were seeing earlier. But I will say, I think yesterday's terrain was probably the hardest terrain of the trip. Just with the rock scrambles and big steps and all. But because we ended up with like I think 32 or 3,300 feet of elevation gain yesterday, and that was in like I think we ended up with like 11 or 12 miles. I can't remember what we did yesterday, but man, I mean, like I definitely wouldn't pass up. Through the trees, you can see Jones Meadow. Little views 0.9, but because I think our first day was like just over 3,000. So anyway, I just enjoy this more gradual incline. It's nice. Man, what a view. So this first mile has 213 feet of elevation gain. Nice little rocky section, 1.11. Let's go, Sally. Oh, here's like a camping area right here. Oh, you got quite a bit of dead stuff here. Because that one there, it ain't fell yet, but it's broke, it's split. So here is where we're going to veer from the AT for a minute. Take the blue trail. They don't tell you what this is, but this is to go up to that Camp Creek bald. Yeah, Camp Creek bald. So we're here, we'll cut over and end up on Hickey Fork Trail in like 2 seconds. And then we'll go make the final climb up to Camp Creek bald. So this junction is at 1.27. To this point we've climbed 299 feet. I say there's a campfire ring, but it don't look like it's heavily used. Like I say, there's a lot of dead stuff here. So I think this is that Hickey something. What was it? Hickey Fork Trail is down that way. But we're gonna take a right. Go to Camp Creek Bald. Of course, I don't know why it's like, it seems like the sign needs to be like rotated, or it's pointing that way. if you were just completely oblivious and wasn't looking at a map, you would just be traipsing off through the woods. And 1.28305 elevation gain. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't come all the way up here. It's just a lot of dead trees. I see the towers. I don't know what the caution tape was for. Oh, police. Definitely glad we didn't camp up here. That would have been freaking me out. Do not enter structural damage. Okay. But I'm assuming that just means don't go up the towers, right? I feel like you probably still walk around, maybe. I mean, the wind's calm, so. This is at 1.4. Oh, that is down there. So this is that road, so you could road walk up here. Oh, man. We'll see if we can go over there to that tower. Definitely nowhere to really camp unless you just camp right here in this turnaround. Look at that view though. Oh, it looks like they're building. Oh, that'd be cool if they built like a lookout tower thing. I guess that's probably not what it's going to be, but that would be cool. Really cool view here. 1.43. We'll walk over there to the tower. I know some people, I think, said you could climb part way up it. So we'll see. What that is. Oh, that's like an underground something. Danger, no smoking. Huh. LG. High voltage. I wonder what all the water jugs are for. Yeah, high voltage. It's just little buildings every which way. So it don't look like we're going to have an option to climb it. It's just vertical ladders. Can't do that with Sally. So we'll go back to the trail that way, I think. Just kind of wanted to walk around and see what there is to see. And bark. Nice view. There's some sort of like metal building. This is all dug out. I don't know why they're digging this out. High voltage. Oh yeah, you got a good view of Jones Meadow back here. That's cool. So this is at 1.53. So we're looking at Jones Meadow, near where we camped. steady enough. So we camped somewhere right in there. Really cool. So we probably went across that ridge line, across those rocks and down. That's just so cool. I'm halfway tempted just to sit here and cook my breakfast. But I really don't want to be an open flame and this. I'll say it's at 1.55. Oh. The best view is right there behind this row of voltage lockers. So we'll take a left here, 1.57. Maybe we can climb this. Security camera in use. Okay. Well, I don't want to do anything bad. I just want to see the view. So I was like, oh crap. Not a tower. Boy, that building looks like it's seen better days. What do you think about it, Sally? What do you think about it? She's like, don't make me. Walk over here a minute. Space for rent. Who's gonna rent a space up here? Dang. Barbed wire and everything. This is interesting. I wonder how much longer it'll stand, because there's a ton of cracks. Cinder block missing. Even the doorway on one side is gone. Oh. Alright, we'll climb the tower now. Ooh. Tell you what, it don't look like it's in the best shape either. Tell you what, let's just dump our packs. Because we may just sit here and have breakfast under the tower. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like they've got the opening gated off. Can't read anything on that, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll probably sit here and like, this will be our table and we'll cook under here. We going up? Well, Sally's leading the way. She's like, maybe I got this. You got it, Sally. I think it helps her where it's not in the metal grating. It's okay. Come on. Wow, look at the view. This is so cool. Sally's already ready to go down. Yeah, it's a little breezy up here. Okay, up here. Yeah, they've got it. They got it bolted down, chained down. They wondered this was their security camera. Or some sort of light. They've got razor wire. Keep you even from going, like even attempting something stupid like going and trying to climb up the side. Like, what are you trying to protect up here? Just, it's worth it to come up here. I for sure think that. Okay, let's go. Down, down. Down, down. Her shake literally shook this stairwell side to side. Go, go. Go, go. I'm going to give you a nudge. Alright, so hopefully the sun stays down for us. And we can sit here and just enjoy some breakfast. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna have this arroz con leche. So it's coconut milk, strawberries, chia, and a dash of cinnamon. It's the same one that me and my mom had like a late lunch and kind of shared it, but it's small enough that it could easily feed me. So. Because I think last time I felt like it had too much liquid. So, oh, I was going to add a thing of cloud creamer to make it creamier. That may just boil me some extra water just to drink. Oh, I need my... I don't know what I'm more excited about, just a warm meal or that is actually like something really good. Of course, all my meals are usually really good, but some meals I'm more excited about than others. It does add 70 grams of fat though, doing the cloud creamer stuff. Because I remember it last time being soupy. Good flavor. Thought this was just paper. It's actually glass. It's like from a liquor bottle. Oh man. Okay. I do recommend this. They have a bunch of other meals, but they sell out like really quick. So if you want to try Itacate, I think's how it's pronounced, give them a shot. Tell you what, these mats, they take a beating, but they keep on ticking. Here's breakfast, lunch. Great little lunch spot. Time to go. Pretty cool little lunch area. Oh wait, maybe we do go. Okay, I think the trail actually goes up and over this. Pretty cool. So this was at 1.66. Yeah, so the road actually comes up this way and by the tower. So this is Camp Creek Bald. I'm assuming we were just sitting on the summit right there. Pretty cool. Alright, time to go down. Pretty cool. Okay. Come on, Sally. No, don't go over there. So I think we got about 6 miles to the car from here. So not too bad. All of it's downhill. And we have one climb between here and the car. It's like 100 or 200 feet. Oh crap, what did I do with my trekking pole? Where did I put my trekking pole? I do not remember having it. Oh crap. Oh wait, I think I know. I'm glad I didn't get all the way to the bottom of that. I was like, my hand feels empty. I think I left it leaning against the stairwell. Well, I didn't need that. Yep, there it is. Walked right by it twice. I mean, had the GoPro right there beside it. Oh gosh. Now we're on the right heading at 1.7. Watching a high level radio frequency area. The roof needs some fixing. Man, it just cleared out. Sally, don't you get over there. You don't want to be crushed by debris. Or whatever the thing was. And it's crazy because that tower's just right up there, but you can't see it above the trees. Okay, I need to quit dallying. I need to go. Oh, what? That's one janky looking fence. So we re-entered the woods, 1.76. And I will note, I didn't see any campfire rings or anything, so I don't think anybody camps up here. They probably don't want people to camp up here. But anyway, just enjoyed the downhill. After the last 2 days of up, it's like, geez, I'm ready for some down. So to this point, we had gained 535 feet. Oh, it's a little bit warmer today. Not as breezy, which is nice. You can tell I'm really enjoying today, even though it's kind of a rough start with just like sleeping cold last night. But man, just beautiful day. I'm grateful I was able to sit there in the sun and eat my breakfast. I'm glad we passed the water source and was able to get water. Just a lot of things I'm very grateful for today. So we'll keep showing you all the way down. Alright, so we're getting off of the blue trail. This junction is 1.87. Like I say, I mean, there is like a little small campsite right there. You can see the campfire ring. But it don't look heavily used and the trees don't look that good. I guess if you was desperate. And here we are back on the AT. 1.88. And I believe we're on the AT the rest of the time. There's no more like little side trips or anything, I don't think. Man, what a beautiful day. So this little step over is at 1.92. Tripped over my own trekking pole. So at 1.96 I turned around and you can actually see that tower we were sitting under a minute ago. It's amazing how far things look away. It's like, you know, you would think that's a good hour away or something. So quiet. I'm just enjoying the trail today. It's pretty smooth sailing. Just beautiful day. So here's the second junction with that Hickey Fork Trail that we crossed earlier when we went up to Camp Creek. So it keeps going that way, but the AT keeps going straight here 2.27. And I'll note it looks like there's a campfire, like a little camping area right there. I mean, this don't look too bad. I mean, I just don't know where you would hang a hammock at. I mean, I guess this looks about as good as where we were at last night. But definitely a good fire ring there. And that was just at that junction at 2.29. What is it, baby girl? Chilly wind coming up this side. Little wet spot. Not really a place to fill up your water though. 2.35. And it's flowing right there. If you had like a scoop or something. State line marker. John Lawrence. This is at 2.71. Oh, well, there's another little marker. This has got to be a state line. Same one, John Lawrence. Is at 2.82. This is a nice little rest spot with logs. Sit here and enjoy the view. Good view too. This is 2.83. Looks like this here would be a campsite. Definitely good for a hammock, I feel like. Because I feel like you could go between this tree and this tree, maybe. That's really your only option. This here seems too short. No fire ring, but I say, I mean, decent, 2.84. Especially with this view. And you would have, I think, sunrise view maybe. What a view. Oh, that's a big tree. Here's another one of those marker posts that's a little bit different. I saw one, I think, yesterday, that color. 2.99. This is one long descent. I'd hate to go up it. So there's Dave. He's he's the maintainer on this section. So nice talking to him. He said he had cut 3 trees, I think, today. So thank you to all. I mean, this goes to all the trail maintainers. Just thank you, because y'all do some hard work. So, but, oh, he was telling me about the cookie lady and stuff. It's kind of like, I just say thank you and go on. But like, I can't do the cookie lady because it's not gluten and dairy free, I'm sure. So, but definitely, if you're coming through here, I think most through hikers know about the cookie lady, where she gives out free cookies and stuff. So check her out. I think he said it was off Log Cabin Road, which is like the road just north of Allen Gap. So So, 'cause I think once we pass the log cabin, that's like our last little climb before the car. But, boy, look at that. Tell you what, there's quite a few dead trees in this area. This tree here. I just stepped over something. Oh, okay, that was just a leaf. I thought that was like a nail head or something. Like a spike or something. I was like, oh, that could be dangerous. It was just a leaf. So we're approaching Little Laurel Shelter. Here's their bear box. So this is at 3.47. Identical to the one that we used at the Flint Mountain Shelter. Man, beautiful views here off this ridge line. Doesn't look like anybody's here, I don't think. So this was my initial plan, was to come all the way here yesterday, but obviously we did not make it. But I mean, that would have been another 3.5 miles. So we'd ended up almost doing like 4,000 feet elevation. Man, this would be awesome at sunset, or yeah, sunrise. Got a little picnic table. So I think the water trail's down that way. Yeah. We'll go down here and take another break. The shelter. There's a little tent site. I mean, I could probably hang in here, I guess, in one of these old quadrants. So yeah, Allen Gap 4.9. Sally's going out around to check the shelter out. I don't see anything about a privy. This would have definitely been a really pretty spot. Ooh. Kind of a rickety sleeping platform. Definitely would prefer my tent or hammock. Okay, right there's the privy. Pretty cool little shelter. Like I say, I don't think I would sleep in it, but it's nice view here. Definitely would have a sunrise view. But I'm gonna take a break, make use of the privy, and just kind of soak it up before we keep trucking toward the car. So I did go down to the privy. There is a door on it, but it's like the other one where it's like you don't have any headspace. So I found a stick and just kept it propped open. We'll keep making our way toward Allen Gap. Alright, so 3.6. We're headed on. Oh man. So I mentioned how nice of a day it is today. But regardless of how small the privy is, it was actually relatively clean. So, great little stop. Definitely wish I could have camped there. It would have been nice. But I don't know. I liked how everything worked out with like getting to see the morning light this morning and enjoying breakfast under the tower. So I really just can't complain. So now here's some. You could probably hang a hammock in here, maybe. So this is just before the shelter. 3.63. And unfortunately, Sally found apparently some crap or something because her face smells like crap now. Or her mouth, like she was down there digging around in it. Not digging around, just doing what dogs do, apparently. It's gross. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give you a bath and a toothbrush brushing. Oh. So, one thing I will note is I also had 2 bars of LTE there at that shelter. which is nice. But yeah, we'll keep making our way down. See, it looks like there's like a fire ring over there. And I don't really see a good place to like tent. It's at 3.79. Pretty stretch here through the rhododendron tunnels. I think these are mountain laurel, narrower leaves. Well, it's cooler in here. Great little view spot here. 4.19. A lot of downfall in here. Plus, be some good firewood. Seems like the clouds are building back up. There's a fire ring. I wonder if people camped here before that tree fell. So now that's leaning over right where you had set up. That's a shame because that's a really nice site. Yeah, and that tree over there's broke. This is kind of leaning. That's dead. That's unfortunate because that's a really good site. 5 miles. Be a good spot to get early morning sun too. Here's a nice little campsite. I don't see any dead trees right off. Got a nice little fire ring here. This is at 5.05. Probably hanging a hammock in here, maybe. Kind of rocky for a tent. There's an uproot. Got caught by the trees. Tell me, this is a real nice section of trail. Not too hard. Kind of rolling. I mean, you do have a good bit down, but nice rolling bits too. And I did check the weather. It's just clouds, no rain. Just man, it's such a pretty day today, y'all. I do wonder though, with all the the increased downfall and stuff, if the snakes and stuff will be worse. Because had to give them extra places to den. That's kind of my main concern about summer hiking is snakes. I don't really like snakes. And then one of those markers. 5.29. Get a bit of downfall in here too. There's a couple of big uproots. 3 uproots. It's over the trail at 5.5. Sort of metal with blue stuff around it. What's that for? This is a 5.68. Starting to drop below the ridge line now. 5.79. Oh, that was at 5.88. Nice view here, 5.99. Not much leaf cover on this side. And we're looking into North Carolina. I'm assuming we're in North Carolina. I think this section of trail is kind of on the border. So, because I think where we started, Sam's Gap, that's actually in Tennessee, but I don't know how long from there on our route that we were in Tennessee. So, man, it's just gorgeous. Just absolutely perfect weather. I'm just so glad the wind ain't as bad as it was yesterday. There's a thing that is dry. 6.08. A little bit of a wet spot down there. You want to go down there and see if you can get you some water? Yeah. Sally found her enough water down there to drink. And it's at 6.09. Good girl, Sal. Good girl. I'm really enjoying this downhill. It's really pretty. Kind of, just really, I don't even know what to say. It's just really pretty. This section is just around the corner from where Sally got water. I mean, really, this whole little downhill section hadn't been bad at all. It would be worse going up. Because, like, we've only gained 755 feet, but we've lost 2421. So, definitely nothing easy. And I opened these up on the, when I was up by the tower. So I've been kind of nibbling on those. We've been going down. So I just kind of stopped here. I was taking a break and then took a literal break. Sally is just guarding the trail. She stood down there for the longest time. Now she's going over there. Sally, you ready to go? We got 2 miles to the car. We got 2 miles to the car. Come here. Come here. Bring it in. She's like, oh, give me a butt scratch. Oh, yeah, we gotta get that butt scratch. We gotta get that butt scratch. Get them legs massaged. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get the legs massaged out. Can you massage mine? No? Okay. Now that him? Good girl. Oh, I think we got a half mile more downhill, and then it's 1.5 kind of rolling after that. I think there's one smaller climb, one a little bit larger climb, but nothing like 1,000 feet or anything, so nothing crazy. Okay, time to get back on the trail again. When I was sitting there, I could hear cows in the valley. That was pretty cool. It feels cooler over here. I'm glad I stopped what I did. Hey, you could probably hang a hammock right here, maybe. In between here and there. 6.4. Oh, well, this is an incline. I don't know how much we descended. I'm guessing maybe 100 feet. I don't know. But that's a steep ascent if you're going northbound. Especially if you got a tummy full of cookies. I haven't seen too many through hikers today. This in here seems like it'd be a good camping area. Just on this little flat. Especially like right here, between like a couple of trees. You know, that's for a hammock. Let's see, that's at 6.58. Here's some big uproots. Yeah, that would probably be me carrying all that. It's probably what I look like now. Like my pack just sits. I don't know what it is about this pack. I cannot get it to like scrunch down. Like I even got the pods. I don't think I mentioned that. Is I got a 13-liter pod and a 10-liter pod, which I put in like my quilts and sleeping bags, and I think in the 13 I'm using, and it's one of the zip ones. The other one is their roll top one. Quit. So in the roll top one I put my underquilt, and the zip one I did my clothes, electronics and stuff, like stuff that ends up just everywhere in your your tent or your hammock setup. I try to put all that in one, and then just use my top quilt as like kind of a sandwich around it. And I just cannot get this thing scrunched down. I think I did bring too much food. I think I've got like, I could probably be out here another 2 days. I've got that much food. I don't know. Well, I know what it is I'd planned for 4 days. And I think I had an extra day. So I'm actually legitimately carrying 2 extra days of food. Because I just didn't think to take it out the other day before the shuttle driver got there. But anyway, it just sits tall. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not uncomfortable and it's not heavy. I mean, because like last week when I got home, I actually weighed my pack before I unpacked it, and it was like 23 pounds. And I'm pretty sure right now it's probably around like 21, because I'm not carrying a book or anything like that, any extras. What's that flag for? But anyway, just random stuff. But anywho, I this is pretty. Look at this forest. Oh, there's the road. I guess that's where the cookie lady is. I've heard good things about the cookie lady. I say if you can eat her cookies, I would probably stop and get you one. I think she limits how many you can grab. 1 or 2. I don't know. But I'm sure if she's got rules, she's probably got them posted. It's such a cool forest. The place is a steep ascent. Or descent, sorry. It would definitely be a steep ascent too. This is such a pretty forest though. Oh yeah, that would be a fun little climb right there. Okay. So this is Log Cabin Road. Cookie lady is down there. Free homemade cookie, filtered water, and a trash can. Down that way. There's a little cabin down there, I think. I see a little cabin with a porch. And it seems like I've seen it in other videos where people go up on the porch to get a cookie or whatever. Anyway, this is at 6.82. Quit rooting. You ain't a pig. So we descended 2887. Look at that smile. This is pretty. Big old dead tree. It's at 7.02. It's a really pretty forest in here. One mile to the car, about a half mile to the top of the next climb. I think it should be our final climb, other than just some sort of minor hill here and there. Maybe it'll be gradual. I wonder what the tape is for. I wonder if they want to reroute it or something. And I will note, we haven't seen any water since the little Laurel shelter. So I would definitely recommend, since the cookie lady's offering water, I'd probably load up if you need it, because you're not going to see it for a while. Look at the floor. It's so pretty. Big old triple tree here. 7.31. Tell you what, there's several dead trees here. So I think this is Walker Cemetery. Somewhere here. Yeah. It's just up there somewhere. It don't even show like the road going that way. But we're gonna stay on the AT to climb. It's gonna be their probably last big climb of the day. 7.35. Oh, there's like an old home place. I'll walk over there and see that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Yeah. assuming the cemetery is like up on the hill there. It's pretty cool. It's interesting and sad to see all at the same time. Yeah, I think that was somebody's home place and all that. Just going back to the land. 7.37. We didn't go far off the trail. I wonder if this is like the old road in or something. I think I'm just trying to delay the inevitable. Okay, we can do this. Just a short little climb. Tree laying across the trail. 7.6. Another property marker. Corner 7.67. I will say for the most part this climb here hadn't been as bad. I thought the climb from that log cabin up was a little bit steeper, but this one here is longer, but it's more gradual. Alright, I think that's our high point, 7.71. I think right now we are on the downhill, the last of it today, and the last of this trip. Okay, that's not helpful. I do like far out because it does show better like the inclines and stuff, so you can kind of see this is what we just came up. Yeah, now we're on the downhill. We are about 3/4 of a mile from the car. Woohoo! Absolutely beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better. Really couldn't. I mean, even though it started out cold this morning, I don't think when we started out it was as cold as what it was last night. Because I'm telling you, that wind was whipping. Because it ripped my stake out of the ground. Maybe I just didn't have it staked out yet, because none of the other stakes were affected. But, I don't think I would. The only thing I would change is just bring my 0-degree top quilt. But, I mean, honestly, I think it was just where I got so cold before even going to bed. And just not having like a hot meal to help warm me up. Yeah, so just, but I think I would have been, I don't know. I mean, I like how it ended up, but I just hate being cold. But I also don't like the heat either, so yeah, I don't know. But I love the views in this section. I was not I don't know. I just didn't get the gist that this was a really scenic section, so I was like, oh, well, I'll just cruise through it. Now, here looks like a good little camping area. Right here, it's just above Allen Gap. So, like, if you got a late start and just wanted to get just a little bit in, you know. Look, you might could camp here. I mean, the trees don't look that dead. Well, that one there does, but it's leaning this way. I don't see a fire ring. I'll go ahead and check it out. 7.78. Yeah, I don't see a fire ring, but I mean, it looks like people are camping here. And there's somebody doing some bushcrafty stuff. Yeah, no fire ring though that I see. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of remnants of one. Yeah, I definitely feel like you could probably hammock camp in here. Maybe. Somewhere. I mean, it's an option. About as good as any of the other trees along this route. And I think that is something I would change. As much as I hate dealing with a wet tent, I honestly think I would have brought a tent if I'd known. Because I just feel like it would have been easy, maybe a little easier to find sites. Anyway. But yeah, just the views, I wasn't expecting so many great views, especially yesterday. I mean, it was just beautiful. Hiking in the snow Friday was fun for a while. I definitely don't know if I would want to do like multiple days hiking in snow. But it was fun that first day and a little bit yesterday. Man, I mean, it's been a really pretty trip. Definitely have seen it all from, you know, the snow and the wind and the cold, just and the rain we had, like right before we got to camp on the first day. You know, we just had a little bit of everything. Definitely feel like my favorite day was yesterday, even though it was probably the hardest day, just because of the views and everything. I mean, I was so tired I couldn't really enjoy sunset, but it was just too cold. I just could not get warm. I say that wind made a big difference yesterday. But overall, really enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, it's dog friendly. You know, everybody's been really friendly with Sally. Nobody's had a problem. So yeah, just keep showing you all the way to the car. I mean, I think overall, so we ended up with a little over 8 today. We had like 11 and some yesterday, I think, and 12 the first day, so it's over 30 miles long. Now, I do tend to veer off on any side path I see, so that may add a little, but I definitely feel like High Rocks was really good, worth the little side trip down. All the little side points we did yesterday, like White Rocks and all that, it was really pretty. I don't know how I would split it up any different than what we did, to be honest, because yeah, I really don't know how I would have split it up different. So maybe if I had more time and no snow on the first day, might would have camped closer up to like that Shelton Graves, especially in a tent. But and that way maybe you could make it. Of course, it'd be kind of cool to tent camp up there at Jones Meadow where we were at today or last night. But yeah, I mean, just overall great trip. Really enjoyed it. Glad I shortened it instead of trying to push through the weather and stuff to do what I was planning to do, because I think that would have been unachievable in the conditions we had. So definitely, again, grateful for Steve for being willing to adjust on the fly. And I mean, thankfully Allen Gap was kind of on the way to Hot Springs, so it wasn't too big of an adjustment, but grateful he was willing and had signal to get my message to pick me up at Allen. So just grateful. Thank you, Steve, for that. Highly recommend Steve Unicoi shuttle. He shuttles a lot in this section. I don't know how far south he goes. I'm assuming Hot Springs and maybe up toward past the Rona area, like Unaka and stuff. So he probably goes, I'm assuming, up to the Tennessee border, but you gotta check with him on that. But man, I mean, it's just been a really great trip. I mean, I know I've complained a good bit, probably, but it don't seem like I'm having a good time, but I really am. I'm just soaking it in. But I mean, today hasn't been too bad as far as, you know, like the mileage. Like, we've gained just over 1,000 feet, so it's not too terribly bad at all. But I will note that I did not have cell phone signal at Allen Gap, so that would be something to kind of keep in mind. Anyway, we'll just keep showing you all the way out. There from the Yam Road, I just crossed under 2 broken trees across the trail, 8.03. lot of deadfall in here. And another thing I will note, since we are going downhill, is I definitely think the way we did it is probably the easier way. I feel like you would have more elevation gain going northbound. Because so far today we've lost well over 3,100 feet. So, yeah, I just don't think the hike out, especially if you stay at Flint Mountain your second night, you'd have 2 or 3 pretty substantial climbs. And I just think it would be, because like I said, it's a 12-mile day out. So, there's just another little tidbit. This right here is pretty steep, descending down. And this section here is really pretty. These are some tall trees. Oh, down there's the car. I finally spotted it. This is a pretty way to end a hike. Downhill through a pretty forest. Even though it's kind of dead. Just the mountain laurel and stuff. I do think this would be a really pretty spring hike before it gets like hot. Maybe with like early wildflowers and stuff. Down there's the car. Woo-hoo. Always happy to see that bright colored auto. So there's where we filmed at the beginning of the trip. Allen Gap. So it says it's 4.3 to Little Laurel. And 11.6 to Jerry Cabin. Alright, so to that point, it's 8.4. We had 1,030 elevation gain, 3,333 elevation loss. That's it. Sorry, I'm dealing with a pup that ain't listening right now. She is wanting to follow her nose to the nth degree. And it's not making me happy at all. Okay. I just stopped this flopping. Yeah, you want your back off, don't you? So we can catch her rolling in the grass. You feel better? You ready to go? Alright, that's it for this trip. We'll see y'all next time.